Good morning everyone. Thank you for tuning in again today. This is Mr. Stacks on today's morning hype. Today is July 2nd, 2021. It's about 6:54 a.m. and we're following four of our top pick stocks today. These are the ones I kind of scrubbed through this morning. Seen some volume coming in. Some of them have some articles that were published that kind of gave these a catalyst to run on as well. But we do have some that we're continuing to watch from the beginning of the week. I just kind of wanted to provide those updates this morning as to what's been going on for the last few hours, early this morning, as well as the closing market yesterday. So let's go ahead and jump on in here. Today we have XELA Technologies still number one on the list with MRIN, Marin software. We added Virgin Galactic today, which is space SPCE ticker symbol. And we also seen one picking up a lot of volume this morning, which is TATT Technologies. So these are four that I looked at. Charts were looking, pretty healthy today. Some of them, we'll get into some of these exactly to see what we're figuring out is going to happen. Just like XELA Technologies, as you can see, we have been going sideways for the last couple of days, but we're actually starting to see lower lows. This is the hourly here. This morning we actually tested a lower low today, about 550. We hit like 190, 192. So it's starting to come a little lower than we're liking to see it. I know we had support holding around the $2 mark, give or take. And this chart, I'm hoping that it would pop back up, but it looks like it's starting to just shrink into the 200-day moving average. As you can see on the hourly, it looks like we're starting to test lower lows. So I'm not sure what can happen with this stock. It could end up coming back down to the low side of around 180 or so. But we're still seeing volume come in today, as you can see here. Let me pull it up. Not as much as some of our other ones on top of the list. And it looks like some of these are starting to jump a little faster, which is it's a little concerning for this stock. As y'all know, that I am invested in this with a few shares here. So if it's not able to hold this $2 level, I may decide this morning to probably pull my position. I'd hate to take a loss, but I don't want to take any more risk having this keep continuing to drop down and we're just losing money and we're not even sure if we're going to see it come back up. The volume tends to keep dying down. There's a good chance that this may sit here on this level for who knows how long until we start to see more volume come in. But it's still hard to really call right now. A lot of these can reverse on us. We've seen it happen where they looks like they're going to start going on the downside and it just takes a real quick pop to just start, reversing on us. So I'm holding still around the $2 mark. If we start to crash closer to the 190 or so, I may end up pulling out my position. So just wanted to give y'all a heads up for those that have been following. This is one that we were hoping to see it pop up. As you've seen a couple days ago, we hit a high of $4. But what they pushing that article out the other day about some shares, a public offering or a shares offering or something like that, they were gonna, bring in some more shares to the market, which kind of diluted some of our previous investors, causing them to end up selling out their shares. They didn't really like that news, so that caused the stock to kind of sell off. But holding this key level doesn't necessarily mean it's done. This can turn right back around and start moving back up. So let's just watch this one this morning. I would hold on placing any bets on this one for those that aren't in it yet. Let's just try to see in the morning bell when, what direction this will probably end up moving. If it starts to crack back up to the upside, let's wait for it to hit. Maybe let's look closer here. There's the 4 hour. I'm thinking about 220 or so. We'd have to break through this level here. So we start to come back up and we see higher highs. That might be an indicator of when to buy back in. There's never really a perfect time. You got to do your own technical analysis and figure out, what's a good price for you as far as what direction the stock is moving. I can provide, the details to how I'm familiar with watching these stocks. But again, I would like for y'all to, not always go off of what I say, go off of how you feel. And if what I say makes sense, maybe add one and one together and make a decision off of that. But just as my own opinion, I've been watching this for a few days. Momentum's kind of died down. We do see little pop-ups here and there, but me myself, I want to see more on the upside before I really want to dive into this stock. It does hold this key level, $2. It is a good time to buy in if it does start to move back up. But this area right in here, y'all, this is a good range. So just keep this on the list just to see where it goes. Let's see if we can get some more volume to come in. We need to get closer to the 220 though to know if we're gonna start moving up. But yeah, MRIN. Yo, MRIN, y'all. This one's just been on fire, man. You think it's over and it just starts right back up again. There's the 4 hour. As you can see, we started way down here. Back on what? The 23rd. And then little by little, just climbing. But yeah, man, yesterday hit a high of almost 20, y'all, and it keeps breaking through these levels. Boom, boom. It's probably gonna do it again. $17 though, it's these pop and drop stocks, man. They're risky, man, because you don't know. It looks like it's going up, but there's a lot of volatility, as you can see. With these Reddit traders, they're always in these stocks and they pump them up quick so they can jump real fast, but it can go the other direction also real fast. These are ones you gotta wait for that momentum. Once you see them hitting those key levels real time, those are those indications where you're like, all right, let me go ahead and jump in it. For me to tell you right now, like, this is a good buy stock, this is a risky stock. This one can go either way. We all wanted to go up, but as you can see, sometimes that doesn't always happen. We may think it's gonna pop on a level and it can still keep shrinking. So this one here, it's showing, an upside. Let's see where we closed yesterday. $15. We're already up, $2.30 in the pre-market hours today. So this is going and showing, still a lot of movement, y'all. It's coming down, hitting lows, and it's popping right back up. So we know this is going to have a lot of volatility. We're going to see some price action today. Right now, 17's on the VWAP. I mean, if it's going to move higher, this is a key point to buy in. But $17, y'all. Is that y'all's price? Are y'all willing to spend 17? Or are we at a high? Are we going to go higher? Should we wait for it to come down more? My suggestions, I would wait. It's not even testing any level. It's kind of floating above the moving averages. Yeah, it's testing higher highs here, somewhat here. I mean, we still got to hit these other ones, but there's no support. Where are you gonna buy? You're gonna buy here and then it comes back down? Nah, let's wait. $14 seems more reasonable. So I would maybe wait for it to come back down to this mark. If it can come back down lower, hey, we already know where the upside's at. But if y'all want to take a risk, 17, and make $2, because what if it doesn't break this? What if it tests and then it just comes back down? We see there is resistance. So I mean, this one, just keep it on the radar, y'all. Wait for that momentum to build. Wait for that pop to show like it's gonna start to go off. And I would just, for those short-term traders, that's when I would think to buy in. I don't think this is a long-term trade, but if you're trying to make $1 on the day, you gotta wait for those pops to happen real time. So it's kind of hard to tell you when's the buy point here. But for me, $14 or so. But that's just the key level that I'm looking at. Alright, moving on, y'all. Virgin Galactic. Man, they're doing some crazy things, y'all. And I'm real excited as to what they're starting up. Starting to have the travel into space. I believe there was an article released this morning. Let's go ahead and look at that, y'all. Virgin Galactic to launch first fully crewed flight test on July 11th. That's exciting news. You know, I don't know all the details to this. Space race, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know how many people are going to space, how long the trip is, and all that. I'm sure y'all can find those details though online. But this is what's causing this stock to pop today again. We had a run a few days ago, as you can see. Was that the 25th? But yeah, I believe we had almost like a $10-15 run that day, which it was like, whoa, there's a lot going on. It was exciting to see it pop off. This is a little pricier stock, but hey man, space, there's a lot of cool things that happen in space. You know, who wouldn't be interested in a stock like that? But as far as it being affordable, yeah, that's showing some upside. We have a high of $62 here. We actually almost tested that previously. Yesterday we closed at $43. We're already up almost $11 today, y'all. Look at that. We actually hit a high of $59 in the pre-market. So from 43 to 59, and we haven't even opened up yet. Yeah, this one's probably gonna test these highs again, y'all. As you can see, our volume's building. MRIN still on the top of the list here, but space is not far behind. We have TATT, and then we have XELA. These are our four on top of the watch list. But space, man, 54, sitting on the VWAP on the 5-minute here. I mean, it was a nice takeoff here. A lot of us can't get into these though, right? Maybe it was this morning. This looks to have been yesterday, actually. Yeah, this popped off actually a closing market yesterday. I must have missed that one, y'all. Yeah, I had my focus on a couple of these other ones, but yeah, that's what happened here. There was some news that dropped yesterday about 5. Caused it to pop off, and it's pretty much just continuing that rally this morning. So I'm looking at, hey, I mean, you never know. It may come back down, but I think it's going to hold these levels and try to maybe test it higher. We're actually going to be, we already broke through one of these other levels here, as you can see. So we may use this level as support and tend to move higher here if we can keep up, you know, the volume and the momentum here. But news like this always is going to drive a stock, man. This brings in a lot of attention, and these stocks can move pretty fast. Okay, y'all, moving on here. Last one of this morning's morning hype. We do have TATT Technologies. So why am I looking at this stock? That's a good question. So as you can see on the daily, we closed at 593 yesterday. We do have some breakout points here, about 650, 646. And we've just kind of bulled through that, y'all. We're already sitting at 886 this morning. Market's still not open. We got a good amount of volume coming in for this stock. As you can see on our daily average, they don't hardly get anything traded. 34,000 shares. Oh, yesterday we were at 5 million shares traded, which is a significant amount of volume to its daily average. And right now we're already at 1 million shares, as you can see. 1 million plus. And that's just on this bar here. Actually, we're closer to 2. But we've already come down, showed that support. Trying to move higher. So this one's on the watch list, you know. We're seeing some volume come in. See what's driving this stock today. I didn't even look at the news articles. Oh, they have signed a leasing deal with Honeywell, and Honeywell is I believe is a pretty good company. I started looking into that a few months back. I don't really remember what it is they really do, but I believe that that was a good company. If they're merging or doing something with this TATT Technologies, I'm sure that's got to be good news driving this stock up like that. But Honeywell, man, I've heard about Honeywell. A new MRO partnership. Yeah, that's gonna cause this one to take off. We're definitely keeping this one on the watch list. This one I feel is gonna move higher today, y'all. It's got a lot going on. That's a good catalyst to drive up this volume. I mean, God, look at this one day though, man. 4-hour chart, actually. This is in a 4-hour period. Ooh, 590 to almost 990. $4 in 4 hours. It's $1 an hour. But yeah, man, let's see what Honeywell's doing actually. Honeywell. Yeah, so Honeywell's a pricier stock. Yeah, I'm not playing with too many of these. What am I gonna buy, like 4 shares to try to make some money? Yeah, I can't do it, y'all. I don't got money like that. There's just not enough upside for me on these. But yeah, anyways, TATT Technologies. I don't want to get off topic here as to what we're actually supposed to be discussing in these sessions, but this one I feel has got something going on. It's got places to go. Had 1113 was a high back in January. We may break through this today. I feel this catalyst, I feel like it's gonna drive it. We're in pre-market, y'all. We're already testing highs in the pre-market. 1025. Let's add this one, y'all. One of the top on the list. I feel like this one's gonna jump off today. But yeah, these are the 4 we're gonna keep an eye on. Top of the watch list out of the hundreds we have on here. Hopefully we don't see another red day. The green day can cause some of these stocks to recover. But if the market does open on a downside, we may not see much movement in XELA. We may have to close our position if it opens any lower. But just keep these in mind, y'all. You know, mark the tab on them or whatever y'all do to save these in y'all's notes. TATT's already starting to take off here. It looks trying to break through this high. But we're getting started this morning, y'all. 7:12 a.m. 7:30 East Coast market opens, so we may start to see a little volume come into the 7:30 hour, but we still want to wait till about 8 to 8:30 to see exactly what direction these are probably going to end up going. Space started to come down. We're testing, lower here at 53. So this could come back down, knowing the pop it had yesterday afternoon. But you never know. There's a lot of volume. It could keep on going depending on who's all trading in this stock today. But we're going to keep our eyes open. We'll keep y'all updated here this afternoon on the closing bell session. And let's try to make some money today, y'all. Please feel free to leave some comments below. I appreciate the feedback. Anything I can do to make these videos better, more detailed, I'd be happy to do so. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more of these videos. If these videos are doing anything for you, I'd like to keep them coming. Maybe try to, add some additional, commentary inside of these videos here. At least try to give y'all a little more out of y'all's time here. I appreciate y'all taking the time to watch these. Tune back in this afternoon on today's session of Closing Bell. I'm going to try to get that in early, around 2 o'clock before the market closes, just to give y'all a little scoop of what's been going on throughout the day. But we'll catch back up with y'all later on. Good trading to y'all. Hope y'all make some money today, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.